This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not helping bad girls set up their websites, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
And welcome to our live studio audience for another exciting edition of Did You Know? And here we go with round one. Did you know?
COVID vaccine is free and easy to get. You don't need insurance or an appointment to get your vaccine. Vaccines are available at many locations near you.
And now we're going to double the value. Did you know?
The COVID-19 vaccine is always free of cost. You can visit pharmacies, community health centers, and other health providers in your neighborhood.
And now for the lightning round. Did you know?
The Delta variant of COVID is a mutation that has health experts worried because it's twice as contagious.
Then for our finale. Did you know?
The best way to protect yourself from the COVID Delta variant is to get fully vaccinated. Get your vaccine today.
Find out more at kingcounty.gov/vaccine. Did you know?
Hi, I'm Mac McGregor, the host of the You Can Make a Difference show, which airs live every Friday at 12 noon PT time. On the You Can Make a Difference show, we shine a spotlight on people who are doing amazing things to make a positive difference in our communities and in our world. We talk about what inspired them to do the work and what inspires them to keep going, how they got their start, and how you can, if it inspires you, plug into their work. We can all do something that makes a difference. So tune in every Friday at noon to the You Can Make a Difference show with Mac McGregor.
This is your Rainier Avenue Radio.world community update on online Alcoholics Anonymous meetings. If you're looking for an AA meeting, find one every day online at aaphonemeetings.org. That's aaphonemeetings.org.
All lovers, check out the Quiet Storm Dedication Show with Sergio LaCour on Love Lines. Thursdays, 9 p.m. Pacific on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
I love the music.
The Waterfront Block Party 2022, hosted by Friends of the Waterfront Seattle, is coming up Saturday, July 9th at Pier 62 from 4 to 8 p.m. It's free and all ages. Celebrate the arrival of summer at Pier 62 with your waterfront neighbors, featuring free live music, dance, parades, food trucks, a beer garden, and more. Come on down to Pier 62 and celebrate the summer at the Waterfront Block Party, July 9th, with friends, family, and the community.
Would you like to see when your favorite Rainier Avenue Radio show comes on? Check out our show schedule, updated weekly at rainieravenueradio.world.
Hey, Sissy, how are you? Hey.
What's up?
Got a little suntan, girl. Been in the sun. Yes. We got the special guest coming on today, which is Rochelle. She says she's in there. I don't know. Yeah, there she go.
There she is.
Rochelle.
Hey, boo.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here. Thank you, guys.
Yes. Thank you on here. We appreciate.
Yes, and thank everyone for joining that's on today. We so appreciate you guys for joining. Bawsule Talk, Bawsule Outlet, Bawsule Bosses. Okay, that's who we are. We like to lift people up and not tear people down. And so you know that real life is real life out here in these streets. Okay, so today's topic is going to be about single boss moms. And there's so
you look good, sis.
She does.
Thank you.
She really does. No, this weekend she was, man, next we're turning. When I tell you turning.
Oh, I already know. I'm like, hey, I love when your hair is down anyway. So
yeah, I know.
Beautiful hair. Beautiful.
I don't put my shirt on today, but you know, I got the see-through going on.
Oh, okay. I got mine on.
Mine is being washed. Because you know I was out of town.
Oh, cute.
I didn't get it. So I'm like, oh, I'll have it on next Tuesday for sure.
Yeah. Yes.
So
I got it.
Today's guest is Rochelle. She is my daughter.
Hello.
And she's another boss queen. and she's a single mom too, and she does it all. So again, this topic is giving kudos to the single moms out there, whether you became a single mom or are a single mom, however the wind blow, whether you're together with someone. Women in general, I think, are bosses, period. We lift our kings up, whether they appreciate us or not. Okay.
Right.
We hold our crown up high. So I'm going to pass the torch to Rochelle so she can talk about how she is a boss queen and what life has been for her.
Oh, well, it's been a roller coaster, that's for sure. I've always wanted to become a nurse, and unfortunately, like, my life has just been up and down, trying to catch up, trying to figure out what direction I want to go into, and that's still today, you know what I mean? And I got pregnant at a young age. I was like 21, the age where I was supposed to be partying, and but I was just young, dumb, and full of cum, and I was pregnant, and I just got pregnant. I was really nervous, scared. I was actually thinking about abortion, and I really was just really afraid. I was very afraid to become a mother. I was still young, and I was still in school, doing my prerequisites for nursing. And, I had to talk with my mom about it and figure out what my plans are, like what's happening from here. And I finally just decided, you know what, I'm strong enough to do this. Let me go ahead and have this baby and just, push through it, because if I can do it, if anybody else can do it, So I did it, got pregnant, had my baby, and I think Aviana, my baby girl, was like 2 years old when I became an actual single parent, where I was just, I think, honestly, when you get pregnant for all
stamps, you weren't always where you at now.
No,
you was rocking EBT.
I have been on welfare. Yeah, I was on welfare. I was on WIC. I was on all of the resources possible. I had my CNA test paid for through the state because I didn't know how to pay for it. I was in school for full time, and I was just trying to find my way, but I definitely used all the necessary resources to help my rent get paid for.
Oh my God, you got your rent paid for like 9 months. Who gets that done?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, I had to just save money just to get by, and so I figured that out, and I was just really resourceful, and that's what I'm very grateful for as being a single mom, is that you become resourceful and you start like growing and learning things about yourself and what's out there, versus putting yourself in a situation where you may not have the support, but you always will have the support. You just got to put yourself out there and be vulnerable enough to get that support. You know what I mean?
So you think when people are in school, should they not work, or when they have a kid, or what's your recommendations when people are in full-time school? How was you able to micromanage everything?
That was hard. I was in full-time school just because I knew where I was headed. I knew what I wanted, and the reason why, I'm going to be honest, the reason why I stayed in school is because I needed financial aid for me to get through, for me to pay for my books, for me to pay for Aviana's diapers, for me to get through what I needed to. I need that financial aid to support us. You know what I mean? So it supported everything. So I had to have good grades in order to get that. So it helped me,
stay focused.
Yes, it helped me stay focused. It helped keep me just grounded, and just help me, stay where I needed to be. And so I'm just really grateful for it. And
so you really worked, and I'm really proud of you, because you worked 2 jobs. And
I did. I was tired. I was breastfeeding. I breastfed till she was like 4, 3.5, 4.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I had
breastfeed until they 4. She tried to breastfeed my son. I'm like, that milk should be powdered milk by now.
That colostrum get you
You're
a long
so
way.
stupid.
Girl, she was trying to breastfeed everybody, baby.
That colostrum gets you a long way. Like it really does. It really, really does. It helps. But you know, I was just really working and going to school. I was just staying focused. And then I stopped and went to get my phlebotomy license, which was I don't know if you guys know what phlebotomy is, but it's basically you're just drawing labs and hitting the vein, getting your specimen, and then that's it. And so I wanted to get my foot in the door into the hospital. So I said, okay, let me get my phlebotomy license. Let me get in somewhere. Let me put my foot in the door. So I stopped nursing, pre-nursing, because I was like, let me get more money. You know what I mean? Because CNA at that time was like $15 an hour. And I was like, oh God, whatever. And I felt like that wasn't enough. Or it was less than that, actually. And then I went to get phlebotomy. And so I made up to 18 with phlebotomy. And then I got fired at Providence because my micromanagement was terrible. I didn't know how to micromanage my time. I was late to work. I just really was lost. My dad had just passed away. Like things was in my family, like just things were just going on in my life to where I didn't know how to balance anything. Like I just felt like everything was on my time. I felt like I worked so hard to where it's like, you know what? I will get there. I'm working freaking hard. I'm doing my freaking damn best. Okay. So I always showed up to work. It's just, unfortunately at that time, like time management was huge, you know, and it still is. And so after I got fired, that changed my life. I called my mom crying. Like I remember that, Mom. I was like, it was the worst day of my life. I've never gotten fired in my life, but let me tell you, that opened up my eyes. And I was like, you know what? Like that just was a blink. Like I grew up from there. I was like, you know what? Like, Rochelle, you need to go to nursing school. Just push yourself, do this. And nursing school is all about time management. And that was really, really challenging for me. So now to this day, I'm like, I need to be here this time. I have to like have everything organized now that I'm in labor and delivery. You have
How is that now that you finished nursing and you're in labor and delivery and you're seeing babies being born and babies being stillborn? Have you witnessed any baby being born that didn't make it? Isn't that
that was actually my second day on the shift. I had a baby. Mom just had a baby, but she had placenta previa, where your placenta is bursted. So it bursted inside of her body. And so that just means hemorrhage. So you're bleeding a whole bunch. And then that causes a lack of survival. Your survival rate is very low when you're bleeding like that. So the baby, they did emergency C-section. The baby was born, but unfortunately the blood got the blood was in the lungs, just everywhere, to where the baby wasn't able to survive. So Mom was just, I can't explain the voice and the scream, the wail that I've never experienced that.
Child, that's got to be hard.
She lost her, and this was her first baby. She was like in her 30, she was like 38, 37, and it was just really,
that's
really
so hard on you being in nursing and delivery, because you're very emotional, but you're pushing through it.
Yeah, you have to like be emotional with these patients and like be by their side and support them. And then if something were to happen, like say the baby died, you have to literally end your shift and go home and pretend like everything's okay. Like literally pretend like that never happened and live your natural life, knowing in your head you just witnessed this death. You know what I mean? So it's just really, really, it's hard. It's challenging, but I think it really makes you, you know, who you are, and I'm gaining my strength every day working with the hospital. So.
Wow. Well, I'm very proud of you. And
thank you.
My heart and prayers are always with you, because that's a difficult job being a nurse. You are exposed.
And you know, another thing I can say is that like I love nursing. It's always been my passion. Always. I will always be that nurse for anybody who genuinely needs me. You know what I mean? I feel like I can offer that for somebody, and it makes me very happy to see that you're taken care of, and to see that you're healing, and to see the improvement. you know. And so when my mom was going through a huge, you know, if she was sick or just anything that she was going through, and for me to like step in and
she takes my blood pressure at the school when I'm
like
dropping
to
my
see
son
those
off.
changes and to get to know the body, like, you know, it's
Yeah.
just really a beautiful thing. And like the heart is very, very a sensitive organ. So
what is your recommendation to all of the single moms that's out there?
I would say just don't give up. A lot of single moms think that because they have kids, they don't have any opportunity, or they don't have the finances, or they don't have any way out, or they're alone. There's bunches of groups on Facebook. There's, you know, there's resources still out there, you know, even though they take income and, you know, all.
Oh, Julie Photo Girl said takes a special spirit and heart. Yes, well, we want to thank you, Ro, for, you know, everything that you do.
Yes, yes.
Tiffany, you want to share your story, my love?
Oh God, I'm a boss.
Yes, you are.
I
see you out there.
Yes, I am so being that I am, so I was also a teen mom, but I had my son at 15.
Whoa, when did you start your menstrual?
11.
Dang.
Wow. Oh my God, my daughter's 8. That makes me nervous.
Mine, so my girls, so you know what's crazy is my girls, one of them started at 7. And
Get
the
out
other,
of here. Get
Kyla,
out of here.
No, Kyla's did, and then Zamira was 10.
7 and 10, you can have a menstrual?
Yep.
Wow, just imagine a baby, a 7-year-old.
It was that shit was tough. But so I had my son at 15. I actually was pregnant at 14. I had him at 15. So I had him second semester of 9th grade year. So he was 3 when I graduated. I graduated on time, busted my ass. So I was a single mom for a really long time. And then just recently separated, headed for divorce.
Wow, you're excited.
Oh, you know, I've been happy. But now it's everything's on me. And you know, I work full time. So I work, you know, at a doctor's office. So I work full time. And then I have my business. I have my shop. I have shows. So just like the week before last, I worked 7 days straight.
Julie Girl said, how were you treated at school being pregnant?
I bet that
hid
was
it.
really hard.
No, mine was hidden. Mine was hidden.
Where was you carrying it in the back?
No, so the thing is back when I had him was in 1996. So that's when everyone was wearing super baggy clothes.
Oh.
Super baggy. So at school, I was able to hide that shit. Yeah.
So you didn't get real big?
No, I did, but that's when everyone was wearing like tomboy shit, like Fila's and shit.
Yeah.
So I was wearing like my brother's Dickies and stuff. That's when everybody was the females were. This is 1996, so everyone was just tomboy.
The song came out with TLC. Don't
you know. So it's like everything was just baggy. So so I did. People didn't know until I literally went back to school. I had a tutor though, like I had my school. It was awesome. I had a tutor that came out. She'd bring me homework and then she'd take my, work back. I graduated on time. Oh, I busted my ass. I busted my ass.
Pregnancy didn't stop you. You had a goal.
No, really absolutely not. So I was a single mom, and then after high school, not long after, then I got with the girl's dad, and we actually had graduated together. But then that was like being a single mom still. But now that after like almost 10 years, I'm back to, there's almost 17 and 18 and my son's 26. Okay. So now I'm back. I mean, they're older, so they can, pretty much take care of themselves. But now it's like everything's really on me. Like, oh, I need you to go to the P.O. box and get some packages for my boutique because I'm going to get home too late from work. And it's like now I got to try to designate people to do that for me. Like, hey, I'm going to give you like right now, my key is literally, I'm waiting for somebody to come get the key because she got to go to the PO box tomorrow.
Wow.
So, you know, so it's like now the thing that's hard for me just being a boss is asking for help.
Yeah.
I have a problem asking for help. It's super hard. But
why is it hard for you? So people understand and can identify.
Because, well, first of all, for me, I'm one of those people where I need it done now. If it's not done now, then I don't want to wait on you. That's why I always drive my own car and I don't want to ride with nobody because I don't want to be on anyone's time. So for me, I'm so strong-willed and so independent, and I always have been, that I'm one of those people. Have you seen that meme where it's the lady Taraji P. It's the movie that her and Janae on Hidden Figures, and it's a meme of them walking, and it's like this picture screams, "I'll just do it my damn self." That's me.
Yeah,
that's me. You know, so,
I was like that too. When I was pregnant. It was hard for me to ask for help.
It is, and so I'm used to just like, hey, can you do this? You know.
You're independent. You're independent.
But also, I feel like it changes the relationship between asking that person too. Like, even asking a little small favor, like, hey, you know, I'm low on gas. Like, I need diapers. You know,
anything, exactly.
It can change the relationship too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's really, really, really hard to ask for help with certain people.
And then you don't want them judging you and putting a label on you.
Exactly. Like, she asked me for this and that all the time. That's all
it could
she
change
asked.
the relationship.
I'll definitely go without. I will go without. Honestly, I will go without. I mean, I am, like I said, recently by myself. So it's like, shit, everything's on me now. I mean, everything. And I had already had a big plate as it is, but I'm like, now I got this whole damn mortgage. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I still got my shop, and then I'm still trying to do vendor events. So I'm like never home. I pretty much sleep here. I got a brand new house that I pretty much sleep at.
Wow. So how old were you when you started a Finesse for You boutique?
So Finesse for You boutique just celebrated 4 years. So I'm about to be 42.
Wow.
So I started in 2018. Yeah. So 2018, I started June 18th of 2018, I launched Finesse for You boutique. And then September of last year, I got my shop. I can't believe it's getting ready to go on a year that I've had my shop.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember the grand opening.
Oh, you were there? Yes.
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 The whole video. I was.
Yes. It's going on a year. It's going on a year. September 13th will be a year. So, there's just so much to come. Since you already know, I talked to you about everything. So I'm making a move. Thank you.
I'm proud of you. You went from working at a doctor's office and still there, and then you went from adding Finesse for You boutique because to add value to self.
Yes.
So you want to do your own thing, making other people money. You want to make yourself money.
Absolutely.
Legacy, and you got so much going in the woodworks, and then raising your kids on top.
That's like literally admirable. Like that's
yes.
I am like busy all the time. Like the other day, it's funny. I did live. I went live on Facebook and Instagram with this lady, Alicia. So we went live, and so we did a live sale. Anyway, we went live, did a live sale. So I went to work like after, this was the weekend. So I go to work, come home, go to my shop like 2 days later, processing all these orders. I sent out like 15 orders. So I got off work at 5 o'clock. I got home at like 11 because I had to leave work, get to my car because I commute. And then I was at my shop processing orders, taking them to the post office. You know, thank God the post office is in the same building. But I was like, so I was up at 5 a.m. and I think I ended up going to bed at like 2.
And do you just work? Is it just you, or do you have anybody like working with you to help you? Or
I am everything. I do my own pictures now. I mean, I model my pictures. I pick out my inventory. I add it to my website. It is just
you a solo act.
It's just me, everything.
Wow. I don't know how my mom does it. I don't know how you do it. Like, I salute you guys. You guys
thank you. Like, we're driven. We're definitely driven. We're hustlers. Like Me and Ebony we're just working on shit. We do our recap and it's like, sis, what's going on? And we kind of like earlier, we like brush through what's going on. And it's like, we are busting me and Ebony got some shit.
That's awesome.
That's all I can say is we got some shit. We got some shit.
Thank you, Tony. She said, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Ebony, before
inspired.
Really quick though, I do want to shout out. I totally forgot. I always try to do it before I speak. Rainier Avenue Radio, Daniel, we love you. Thank you for opening up this platform. You guys check out Rainier Avenue Radio, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So I wanted to shout out Rainier Avenue Radio for just opening this up. We are on episode 15 or 16?
15.
We're on 15, you guys. Episode 15.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. Every Tuesday at 10 o'clock, we're doing it. Okay, sis, go ahead and talk. But come on now. Give us some knowledge. Give it to me, baby.
Being raised by my grandmother was difficult. I mean, we had our own water jug. She did not let us drink out of her jug. She was very particular.
Yeah.
And we couldn't use her soap. We had to have our own soap to wash our body.
Right.
She's like, I don't know who you been fucking and what's got on that soap ain't going up in me or what you got. Girl, she was a whole, and we couldn't cook after a certain time.
Okay.
It was like 8 o'clock, couldn't go back in the kitchen. Couldn't even go drink no water, girl. We had to swallow our spit if we was thirsty. Because she could hear the floors creaking. Like, for real. I was trying to fix them. I was trying to get some WD-40 and slam in them hard-ass floors. Well, she said, what is the best advice for a boss that has lost their mojo? Tiff, that you could get great advice on that one.
Oh, my God. Fuck.
I feel like it's really important to be around like-minded people who have driven mindsets and who want.
You have to.
goals.
You have to.
So I think that's like really important.
I think that is absolutely.
Get rid of the dead weight and surround yourself.
Ebony always.
I've been in Tiffany's ear. I've been in her ear about the circle that you surround yourself around.
Yes.
Because some people are vampires and they will suck your energy and not give you energy.
Or they'll use you.
Yeah, or they'll use you. Or
you know what? We had a whole fucking episode on that because I was pissed.
I think I saw that episode too.
Yes. I was like, this bitch. I will honestly say though, it does help when you surround yourself with business people because it's like, if you're constantly getting invited to go somewhere, and you're like, nope, I got a show. A boss is gonna recognize like, nope, I can't do it. I gotta count inventory right now. I got 10 boxes on my table, literally. If I turn my camera around, my shit is like a warehouse in here. So another boss is gonna recognize you working. I'm always fucking working. I'm always working. Literally, right now, I'm thinking of shit.
Over quantity.
Yes.
Your work quality.
So
you don't need all of that. You know, you could do it all. Sometimes inviting people in your circle and people helping you not necessarily is helping you. Right.
It's really not. It's really not. Because literally Ebony was like, Tiff, cut motherfuckers. When I tell you over the past, couple weeks now, I've been just cutting. Starting with the fucking husband, actually months ago. And it's crazy because once shit got cut, amazing shit is happening. I'm telling you,
like weight is like off your shoulders. Like you.
But I didn't tell her to cut the husband. Okay, so that's clear. She knew what she needed to do to get that monkey up off her back.
Dead weight.
And now that the monkey is off her back, she has sight now. Okay, because she had kryptonite all on her. Okay. Now that the kryptonite is gone, she's able to move how she was supposed to move. She's able to think how she was supposed to.
Yes.
You're able to make boss moves and boss decisions, and you have clarity. That's the
way you shining though. Like
it's
you're
clarity.
Shining, though. You really
Yeah.
And
how doors is opening up for you. How God is opening up these blessings. That
come on now.
Talk about. You know what
Come
I'm saying?
on now.
People ain't for you. There's people against you. And you don't need to share your blessings with everybody either.
No.
You know, what's for you is for you. And can't nobody destroy what God has already set the path for.
Absolutely.
And you're just walking in your true path is really what you're doing.
I'm just saying. We gotta go. Oh, we gotta go.
No, I was enjoying this.
Yes.
I was just getting started.
I know. I looked at the time. I was like, shit, we gotta go. Before it cuts us off. Anyway, go ahead, sis.
Stay tuned. Next week, we'll finish up the rest of this conversation because it was cut off. Hopefully, we get more time. Thank you guys for joining us, and we love you all, and we will see you next Tuesday.
Thank you, Rochelle, for coming on. We'll see you guys next week, 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Thank you. Good night. Love you, sis.